Okay, this is my red-tailed boas enclosure. This is a 50-gallon, so it's like 3 feet, 36 inches long by about 18 inches high and 18 inches deep. Plenty of room for her. It's a Haba hut. She spends most of her time in that log right there. Her water bowl. She is a Colombian red-tailed boa, also known as the common boa. She's not a true red-tail, but she still has some very nice patterns, even though she's not a true red-tail. Here, this is her hot side over here. As you can see, I don't know if you can get a good shot of that, but it's about 90 degrees on that side with just about 50% humidity, which actually I have to raise up now because she is in shed. I misted it this morning, so it's about time to mist it again. And on this side, you see the thermometer sitting over there. That reads about 81 degrees on that side, maybe 82 degrees over there. This is mostly Reptibark here. I cleaned out her cage and I just ran out of Reptibark, so I just threw some Eco-Earth on this side on the cool end. But yeah, for a red-tailed boa, you want your humidity to be around 50-55% all the time. And then in shed, you want it to be 65 to 70%. I try to have mine about 70% when she's in shed. This cage will last her probably about 4 foot. She's about 30 inches, so she's about 2.5 feet now. Getting big. They do get big very fast. She's only 5 months old. I feed her one small rat a week. And then as she gets older, you can decline that. You can go one appropriate sized meal every 10 to 14 days. You guys can see her in there. I'll move the cage. You want to make sure you do have a secure lid for your cage. As you see, this has a little clip in it that just pulls out. Get that out the way. So there she is. She's usually fairly nice. I haven't had any problems with her. She is getting big. Probably pull this out a little more. I'll walk over here. You guys can get a better view of her. There she is. She's getting to be very big. But you don't want the hot spot to be any more than about 90 to 92. You don't want to get it really any higher than that. And at nighttime I drop the temperatures to about 75 degrees. You don't want it to get much lower than that though. But Colombian red-tailed boas, the common boas, they're pretty good with temperature differences like that. They do well, even if the temperatures are a little low. It doesn't seem to bother them much. Unlike the true red-tailed boas from Guyana or Suriname. Those are a little harder to take care of. But let's see if I can get her. Like I said, she is in shed. But as you can see, she is becoming a big girl. I have had no problems with her, even though she is in shed. She doesn't mind eating while she's in shed either. She likes to eat, but I don't feed her all the time in shed. Matter of fact, this time I'm going to wait till she's done. As you see, she's fairly big for being about 5 months. Let's move her tail away from the light though. But yeah, she's about 5 months. Doesn't have a problem with people handling her or anything. She's a very nice snake. Very pretty colors, especially after she's done shedding. Let's see what's going on. She is very nice though, as you can see. She doesn't really, very hesitant to strike. She has not struck at me since I've had her. As you see, since she is in shed, she's a little bit more defensive, which I don't blame her. So if I were to get bit, that would be my own fault. See though, she's fairly nice though. She actually will let you touch her on the head. Won't recommend doing that, but this one's actually fairly tolerant of it. She's growing really quick. Your males will typically be 6 to 8 feet on occasion. Females are anywhere from 7 to 9, possibly 10 feet, depending on how much you feed it. So they do get to be a very big snake. I'll put her back in. There is a 50-gallon under tank heater on this side. Comes out from about where the hobble head is out to about here. So it takes up, quite a bit of distance of the cage. But she doesn't spend much of her time in there. She's usually in the lug. I figured I'd give you guys a quick update, so you guys could see the cage and all that. And I'll be making another video as soon as she's done shedding. Alright guys, thanks for watching.